My name is Karen and I'm a podiatry patient. When I came to podiatry, I really was getting to my wit's end. I suffer with rheumatoid arthritis, which is a chronic condition, and it's an autoimmune disorder, and it affects the lining of my joints, right down to my tips of my toes. And one of the problems I've always had with rheumatoid are painful feet. But my feet were becoming excruciatingly painful, especially my right foot and my right ankle. And because I live with pain, because of my condition, I tend to ignore the niggles that I might feel in my feet. But having just moved house and being quite active, I was in an awful lot of pain, and that's why I came along here to see the podiatrist. I remember them doing several different types of tests, which included me walking over foot plates and looking at the computer. The podiatrist could see where I was putting the weight of my feet. I also found out I had an unstable ankle, which was no surprise really, but I didn't know that was a problem. I also had an ultrasound, and because of the way I was walking, the podiatrist discovered that I had some tears in my tendon at the back of my leg. So the picture was growing, and we talked about the best way of trying to resolve the problem, or at least to give me some ongoing relief. I did. First of all, I had a temporary boot which I had to wear at home, and that was to hold my ankles in position and stop it moving around. And that was to give, as far as I understood it, to give the tendon in the back of my leg time to heal a bit. And I had a further ultrasound to check the progress of the healing, and it was working. Once that was better, I'd already been measured up and had a cast made of my foot and footbed. So an order was sent off for a particular type of brace, which would not only help my foot and the problems with the way it was sitting, the fact it was flat, it was kicking outwards, sitting in the wrong position completely and causing me a lot of pain. This brace also held my ankle steady and kept it in the position it should be. The result was, after 2 or 3 days of getting used to wearing the brace and having some minor adjustment done to it, that the pain I was experiencing in my ankle and foot was so much less than what I had before. I couldn't believe it. In fact, it made me realise how much pain I had been in, because the relief was incredible. I can't say the pain goes away completely, because my condition means that I get tired and I start to ache all over anyway, but wearing this brace hopefully will help my foot learn to straighten over the next year, and it just allows me to walk for further without pain, and I can walk more distance than I could before. And before I couldn't walk very far at all without being in excruciating pain. So it's made a big difference to my life. I have dogs. I'm able to walk with them further than usual on my good days, which I really appreciate. It means I'm fitter, and it means I'm getting fresh air and exercise much more than I could before. I'm glad I didn't wait until I'd see my consultant, because I had a bit of a wait before I saw him. And then I would have had to wait again to see the NHS podiatrist, because obviously there are lots of queues and stuff for the NHS. For the difference in the quality of my life, it was worth the £400 to get that brace, and it was worth the fees I paid in treatment prior to that, so that it was the right piece of equipment for me. So yeah, I feel it's money well spent. I actually feel like I've treated myself, and really it shouldn't be a treat, it's the right thing to do. You should look after yourself, and I'm glad I did it.